Gorden, Tallis and Corey Parker noted the side's capitulation in defense against the Sharks in round 3 and believe their attitude needs an adjustment heading into the Raiders clash. They are struggling a bit at the moment, the Cowboys, but I think they can turn it around with their defense, Tallis told Queenslanders Only. Live stream the 2019 NRL Telstra Premiership on KAYO SPORTS. Every game of every round live. Get your 14-day free trial greater than round 4, but it's their attitude. I think they missed far too many tackles and let in 30-odd points in the second half against the Sharks. The Cowboys are coming off back-to-back thrashings at the hands of the Broncos 29-10 and the Sharks 42-16. Paul Green has kept faith in the same team from last week, but Parker believes they need to get their defense in order before they even worry about their attack. That's the problem for mine. In 20 minutes there was 5 tries from the Sharks in the second half. Parker said, up until halftime it was anyone's game at 12-10 to be fair, and 20 minutes after halftime 5 tries, game done. So you talk about attitude and we can talk about the attack as much as you want, but they need to fix that attitude up, and I expect to see a bounce back against the Raiders this weekend. ******. Listen to the Matty Johns podcast. Paying guys joke, Chief. The Cowboys have conceded a league-high 61 second-half points this season, with 36 of them coming last week in Townsville against the Sharks. The last time the Cowboys conceded 28 points or more in a 20-minute period before last week was in the first week of the finals in 2011, where they conceded 30 against the Sea Eagles in the final 20 minutes at the SFS. The Cowboys had never conceded 28 points in a 20-minute period at home until last weekend against the Sharks. The Raiders will come into the game full of confidence on the back of their 2 wins last year and a hard-fought 17-10 victory over the Knights in round 3. It all sets the stage for a compelling clash at 1300 Smiles Stadium on Saturday evening. Read on to get the lowdown on the crunch clash between the Cowboys and the Raiders in the Saturday selection, brought to you by Bundaberg Rum. More NRL news. Fists clenched in his sleep. Johns reveals inside story of classic feud options. Patient. Cowboys prepared to pounce if Holmes misses NFL cut. Go get a job or go home. Why Val Holmes can't rule out 2019 NRL return. North Queensland Cowboys v Canberra Raiders at 1300 Smile Stadium, 5:30 p.m. Cowboys 1 Tamir Martin 2 Nene McDonald 3 Jordan Kahu 4 Ben Hampton 5 Javid Bowen 6 Jake Clifford 7 Michael Morgan 8 Matt Scott 9 Jake Granville 10 Jordan McLean 11 Gavin Cooper 12 Cohen Hess 13 Josh McGuire changed 14 John Asiata 15 Corey Jensen 16 Mitchell Dunn 17 Francis Malo. Reserves, 18 Shane Wright 19 Justin O'Neill 20 Peter Ola 21 Inari Tuala Raiders 1 Charns Nickel Cloxted 2 Nick Kotrick 3 Jared Croker 4 Joseph Leilua 5 Jordan Rapana 6 Jack Whiten 7 Sam Williams 8 Josh Popoli 9 Josh Hodgson 10 Dunamis Louis 11 John Bateman 12 Elliot Whitehead 13 Ryan Sutton interchanged 14 Saliva Havla 15 Hudson Young 16 C Soliola 17 Corey Horsberg Reserves, 18 Joseph Tapine 19 Jack Murchie 20 Bailey Simonson 21 J.J. Collins. Key stats, courtesy of the Fox Sports Lab. Cowboys. Last week, the Cowboys suffered their biggest loss at home since 2010, 34-6 v Storm. It was also the most points they have conceded at any venue since 2015. Recently the Cowboys have bounced back well from conceding over 40 points in a match, winning their next match on the past 3 occasions. Nene McDonald averages 11.2 meters per run and has 7 line breaks against the Raiders, his most against any club. He also has 27 tackles busts against the Raiders, his equal second most. Gavin Cooper has scored 6 tries in his past 7 games against the Raiders, failing to score in just one of these games. He has scored a try in each of his past 4 games against them in Townsville. Raiders. A win in this match would see the Raiders start the season with 3 or more wins through their first 4 games for the first time since 2005, when they started the year at 4-0 but still managed to miss the finals. Jared Croker requires 10 points to bring up 1,800 career points. He is in a race with James Maloney, who has 1,791 points, one more than Croker, coming into Road 4, to become the 10th player in history to score 1,800 points. Jack Whiten has scored 7 tries in 9 games against the Cowboys, his best tally and strike rate against any team. His last try against them came in Road 18, 2016, having failed to score against them in his past 2 games. Head to HEAD 41 games played, Cowboys 18, Raiders 23. The form guide Cowboys' most recent game first, 16-42 loss v Cronulla Sharks, home, 29-10 loss v Brisbane Broncos, away, 24-12 win v St George Illawarra Dragons, home, Raiders' most recent game first, 17-10 win v Newcastle Knights, away, 10-22 loss v Melbourne Storm, home, 21-0 win v Gold Coast Titans, away.